Okay, how are you? Hope you're studying really hard for your midterm. I still have somebody here. It's 5:30, 5:35. And this is the next problem. And this is going to be a real challenge. If you can do this and understand this, you're going to be good. Remember in Algebra 1, you did word problems with velocity, distance, and time. I don't know if you remember those problems, but when you did Algebra 1, you did problems with distance and time and velocity. You may not remember. And you may not have done it. When I was in school, we did a ton of them. Did you remember doing them?
I don't remember.
Okay, but we did a ton of word problems as a kid in our math classes. We were responsible for every word problem in every chapter of our book. I don't know, you don't do that anymore, do you? Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of work.
That's a shame because word problems is really the penultimate application of those concepts you're learning. So if you can't do word problems, I'm not quite sure what the purpose is.
I know that even through, elementary school, we didn't do it. We did them once out of, maybe 1 out of 20 problems.
Yeah, you have to, if you want to be good in math or science or in life, you have to be able to figure out word problems. Life is word problems. Life is not a complex algebraic expression that you have to factor. That's not what life is. Life is a word problem, and you have to be able to figure out word problems. Now this is kind of a weird word problem that we're going to do, right? What I've done is I've illustrated it on the board, and I'm going to discuss the word problem with you. There are two characters in this word problem. There is character S, as in Sam, character S, and character M, okay? Character S and character M. Now, they're on the interstate, okay? And this is the beginning, right? We're going to start at the beginning, okay? Now, when I say go, go. When I say go, I didn't say go yet. When I say go, M is behind S 30 meters. Can you picture that?
Yes.
Yeah. So S is going slowly, correct? And M is going fastly. Fastly. Slowly, fastly. Does that make sense? Okay. You get it?
Well, shouldn't that arrow be the other way?
Well, that's just 30 meters. I'm just saying.
The 27.
No, because I'm going this way. This is the direction of motion is this way. That's the direction of motion. So M is going 20 meters per second that way, and S is going 9 meters per second that way.
Okay.
Correct? What's 9 times 3,600 divided by 1,600? I do this all the time. 9 times 3,600 divided by 1,600.
20.25.
20,
0.25.
let's say 20
Okay.
miles per hour, and this would be 3 times that, so that'll be 60, right?
Yes.
That's 60 miles per hour.
Is there going to be conversions like with miles on the?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
No,
I was
don't
going to say it's burned in there now.
I know, right? Now, so this guy's going pretty fast.
Yeah.
This guy's going really slow. Yeah, but he's in the slow lane. This guy's in the fast lane, slow lane. There are no injuries in this problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right, now.
I didn't realize when.
Yeah, so he's in the fast lane
Okay.
going 60. He's in a slow lane going 20. Correct? You get that? Now, when I say go, they start off with 30 meters difference, right? Now, when I say go, he's going to close the gap, isn't he?
Yes.
Right? So, this is the question. This is the question. 3 questions. How far does M go by the time they catch up? How far has M traveled? Right?
Yes.
How far has S, as in Sam, traveled? That's 2 questions, right?
Yeah.
And question 3, how long did it take? How long did it take, okay? So let's break this down. Now, does this make sense? Does this make sense? That the distance that m travels will be the distance s travels plus an additional 30. That makes sense? Correct? You're sure?
This is 30 meters.
So this guy will travel.
All right.
This guy will travel. dm will equal ds plus 30 meters. Correct? You get that?
Yes.
And this guy is going to travel. ds will travel ds meters. Okay? Is that right?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, we know that, I'm going to use this as a little bit of a workspace here. Is that okay? We know that V equals D over T. Correct?
Yes.
V equals D over T. Now, let me ask you this. Now, you've got to interpret this physically. I'm kind of doing it this way so we get away from that cookbook equation business, and we're actually going to think about this physically. Now, let me ask you this. When I say go, this guy's going to catch up to S. M is going to catch up to S, correct?
Yes.
Isn't the time it takes for them to catch up to each other?
3 times.
No, think about it. When M catches up, in other words, I say go, stop. When I say go, they're 30 meters apart, right? When I say stop, they're even, right? Right? Isn't the time the same for both?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, right? So the time is equal, correct? Right? So, this is, I know I want to exchange this. Can I exchange this?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to say that T equals what?
D over V.
D over V, right? Right? Now, we know the V for each, right? That's easy, correct?
Yes.
All right, good. Now, let's look at D. All right, now, we know, can I erase this now?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, we know that T is the same, right?
Yes, it is.
T, same, right? So we're going to say D over V, right?
Yes.
So D, this is going to be M, right? dm over V, and this is going to be ds over V. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense to me.
You're sure?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, can you rewrite, this is tricky, can you rewrite dm here in terms of ds? Can you write dm in terms of ds?
To make them equal.
No, I'm just asking you to write dm, but do it in terms of ds.
Okay.
So how far will dm have gone relative to ds? Won't it be ds plus 30?
Yes.
So dm equals ds plus 30, doesn't it?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Now look at this up here. Didn't I write that?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I wrote that in the beginning, right? So this, can I erase that?
Yes.
That's going to be equal to ds plus 30, and that's just ds, right? Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with
You're okay with that. Now, aren't they equal?
Yes.
Because that's t, and they're equal. The t's are equal, right?
Yes, they are.
The t's are equal. And that's t, and that's t, right? Okay? So far, so good? Now, can I erase that? Do you remember what I wrote?
Yeah, I have to.
All right, you got it down? Okay. Now, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to erase this. Okay, now I'm going to say this. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Okay. All right. You ready? This was ds plus 30 over, what's his velocity?
No.
Now remember, V, I just said V, but it's really V sub M and V sub S, right? You know what? Let me go back and write that. Right? Remember what I had? I had this. I had T equals T. I had ds plus 30 over V, and I had ds over V. Remember I had that? Remember? Well, let me make a slight modification. This is M, and that's S, right?
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense? Is that a little bit better?
Yeah.
Right? Yes? Yes? Okay. So, you know what? Let me just use this. So what's the velocity of M is? Hint.
Is
What's the velocity of M?
27 meters.
27 meters per second. Can I leave off the unit labels because it just looks neater? Okay, 27. Okay, and what's the velocity of S?
9 meters per second.
9. Okay, good. 9. All right, good. Now, cross multiply. Cross multiply. We have 9. Can I write down here? Do I have enough room? Is that going to come up?
No, not really.
All right, so I'm going to put it up here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what is 9 times ds is going to be 9 ds, right? What's 9 times 30?
9 times 30 is 270.
Oh, X! Mental math. Mental math. Excellent. Plus 270 equals 27 times ds is what?
27 ds.
27 ds. 27 ds. Okay, are you with me?
Yes.
Are you with me at home? Are you with me? Okay.
So we subtract.
So, now,
Combine like terms.
so
Oh, wait,
2,
that's a change.
exactly, 270
270.
equals what?
270 now equals 261.
I'm subtracting 9 ds from both
from
sides.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
That's
put
okay.
270.
That's going to be what?
It's going to be 18.
Very good. Mental math. Mental math is one of 4 things that is important to know when you graduate high school. There's only 4 things: mental math, speaking in front of your peers, not in front of teachers, they expect that. In front of your peers, that's the tough one. Being able to read really well and being able to write really well, okay? So mental math, important. Okay, now, so that's going to be 18 ds, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
So what is ds? ds equals what?
15.
15, right? So 15 is ds, okay? So we're going to put the answers over here. So the distance ds is going is 15 meters. How about dm? How fast are they going?
dn equals.
She doesn't see me pointing.
Okay. So ds is 15 plus 30, so it's 45.
45, mental math. You're about to use the calculator. You are about to use an instrument that is more powerful than the computer that sent a man to the moon, and you were going to use that to add 15 plus 30?
But I did it.
But you didn't. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to be 45 meters. Now, how long did this whole thing take? How long did the whole thing take? Remember, the time's going to be the same. Remember, you got to think about this physically.
So distance over velocity.
So give me a distance and give me a velocity.
Okay.
You can either pick m or s. All right.
Let's do
So t. So v equals d over t. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So t equals d over v. Right? Correct?
Yes.
So take a distance. Let's take s. Right? We'll take s. Correct? I'm going to erase this up here. So we're going to say t equals ds over vs. So what is 15, excuse me, 15 divided by 9.
1.6 seconds.
1.6.
I'd keep. Okay, alright, I'll be right out.
1.6 seconds.
Um,
Excellent.
you can go to the front. It doesn't really matter. Alright,
Make sure we're correct.
okay, bye.
What did you actually get? Did you do this? What is 15 divided by 9? What is that?
1.6.
1.6? 1.67? 1.6?
Well, 1.6 repeating.
1.6 repeating.
Yeah.
So 1.7,
Yes.
right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me do this. Let me take this. Let me take this. So let's do it again. So let's say T equals Vs over ds, which equals what?
1.7.
Which equals 9
9
over 15, which equals, is that right?
It should be 15 over 9.
15 over 9, excellent. Nice assist, Lana, nice assist. 15 over 9 equals 1.66 seconds. 1.7 seconds.
And as does,
That's the time.
yes, for both of them then, correct?
Yeah, because it's the same, remember? Start. Stop.
Yes.
So start when they're 30 meters apart, start. When they catch up, stop. So weren't they both traveling the same amount of time?
They were.
Okay?
Okay.
So it only took, now look, it only took 1.7 seconds to overtake. So if you're going really fast and there's somebody disabled or becoming disabled in the fast lane, you only have 1.3 seconds to react. It is 30 meters is not a lot. People say, 30 meters, that's 100 feet. Oh, I have plenty of time. If you have a disabled car and you're going 60 miles an hour, and that car is not even disabled, but it's going 20 meters per second in your lane, and it's disabled. In other words, it doesn't have its flashers on, but it's only going 20 miles an hour. You have 1.7 seconds. 1.7 seconds to react. That's it. That's it. 1.7 seconds. You take cold medicine that morning, gone. Somebody's going to get hurt. Slow down, and everybody will be safe. Okay? Good? Hit it.